I used to feel down, but I hit the ground running. It makes me feel alive. I was searching for the answers until I changed the question.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Chikara's Podcast A Go-Go, your weekly dose of Chikara's brand of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, King of Trios is almost upon us. To celebrate, we are going to take a look at action from 2009 between two of our greatest trios, F.I.S.T, taking on The Future Is Now.
I'm Lightning Mike Quack and was joined here at the commentation station by Leonard F. Chikara, our Director of Fun, and it's King of Trios 2009, Night 3 in a jam-packed ECW arena. This one's for all the marbles.
Well, it's for almost all the marbles. We've got one team qualified for the finals later on tonight, Team Uppercut, and right now we have The Future Is Now, represented by Helios in there with Gran Akuma of the most dangerous trio, as Loudon said at the beginning of the contest, Team F.I.S.T.
That's right. This one here, one of these two teams going into the finals, their opportunity to prove their trio's dominance. The other one is headed home. We just moments ago fans saw Team Uppercut advance over the Unstable. This will fill the vacancy in the finals.
And you just said it yourself, Mike. Trio's dominance, and that's what F.I.S.T has been trying to accomplish ever since they became a unit here in Chikara. And they have had unsurmountable success, but it's always been as singles or tag competition, whether it be the Campeonato de Parejas, Rey de Voladores, Young Lions Cup,
Cybernetico winners, yeah.
But they've never been able to win the big one as a collective trios unit, and that's what they want, and in their way is The Future Is Now.
Among the most decorated teams there are in Chikara is F.I.S.T. But I tell you what, no slouch. The Future Is Now. And a dive fake there by Helios, a former Young Lions Cup champion teaming with the current Young Lions Cup champion Equinox. And one of the highest flyers we've got here, Lince Dorado. And the ever-fickle Philly fans here right now are about to see Lince Dorado and Icarus tying it up.
Lince Dorado, part of last year's King of Trios winner.
That's right, along with El Pantera and Incognito, Team Mexico. But he's got himself brand new stablemates here in Equinox and Helios. Bridge by Icarus there. Lince riding amateur style, turns him over, exposes his shoulder for just a second.
These two no strangers to each other. A few months ago, right here at the arena, they had a singles contest.
Brutal singles contest here.
And you gotta think Icarus remembers that. He was defeated by Lince Dorado that night.
Icarus turns the monkey flip, seats him on the top turnbuckle. Handful of hair to Lince Dorado. All the way up and out, lands nimbly on his feet. Blocking the shot. One for Icarus, introduces him to the top turnbuckle. All the way around with a backflip into an arm drag, sends Icarus out of the ring. And Lince Dorado takes him down with the swing Frankensteiner off the apron.
And you see Chuck Taylor in there. He is now the legal man with Icarus being thrown to the outside. And Equinox, the team captain almost, if you will, comes in for his team, ready to lock up with Chuck Taylor.
Wasn't all that long ago that Equinox competed here under the name Jimmy Olsen, but he's found terrific success since donning the mask of Equinox, which was formerly a persona of Vin Gerard's. And in fact, it was from Vin Gerard in this very building that Equinox won the Young Lions Cup 2 months ago.
And that in the first ever ladders match here in Chikara, Equinox himself said, even though he did it originally to get inside Vin Gerard's head, he is keeping it to become a bigger success than Vin Gerard ever could have, whether it be as Vin Gerard or as Equinox. And a win over F.I.S.T going on to the finals would be a great way to do it.
Textbook execution of the traditional American-style arm drag there by Equinox. Chuck Taylor now backing him into the ropes. Looking for the break there, throws his knee in for good measure. Now he sends Equinox across the ring. Looking for an arm drag of his own is Chuck Taylor, but he's met with a drop kick by Equinox, who's quick to capitalize the cover. Turns him around into a front chancery, or guillotine, as it's sometimes known. Chuck Taylor, however, is extended underneath the bottom rope. And I don't think that hold would have been effective in that way. Arm bar now to Equinox.
Chuck Taylor back up, got a handful of masks. Got to be careful here. We almost saw that last night with Lince Dorado's mask. Oh, what is this?
Knee to the back from Icarus is met with a dynamite right hand of Equinox. He throws a knockout punch like no one else.
As I was just saying there, Chuck Taylor's got to be careful grabbing on the mask, even though, as you had mentioned, Mike, we do know it's Jimmy Olsen. Under our rule system here in Chikara, if they unmask anyone on the opposing side, that's an instant disqualification. That's going to cost him here.
That is the type of mental error no one can afford to make, especially here in the semifinal round. As we said, that last slot in the final is up for grabs in this very match.
And now Grant Akuma in there just wrenching back on the knee, barring it there.
Single leg crab, the half crab, effective in a different way from the Boston crab. This one's more about a manipulation of the leg than the lower back. It's the lower back that's punished more by the full Boston crab.
Crowd here in South Philadelphia getting behind Equinox, slowly but surely inching over to his corner. Oh, look at this, and here comes Icarus.
Icarus quick to intervene, gets rid of Lince Dorado and Helios, and then throwing his arms up as if to attest to his innocence.
Bryce having quite the time trying to keep Lince and Helios out of the ring.
And certainly the members of F.I.S.T, they are expert at bending and outright breaking of the rules. And especially for guys like Icarus and Akuma, who've been with us for many, many years, they know referee Bryce Remsburg very well. They know how to take advantage of his so-called blind spots.
And right now, Icarus has Equinox all tied up. He has a long way to go, but Equinox appears to be trying to muscle his way out of this.
He's got him really grounded there, right in the center of the ring. You can see Helios and Lince Dorado with their outstretched arms calling out for the tag. Of course, Equinox just needs to reach out and tag them or roll to the arena floor in order for Lince or Helios to replace him as the legal participant.
And in his escape attempts, he's rolling back, trying to put Icarus onto his shoulders in the hopes for a pin. Maybe trying to, oh, there you go, he's got to the ropes. That's what he needed to do, yeah.
Turned himself there about 180 or 270 degrees in the ground octopus so he could reach out with his right foot and get it to the bottom rope.
5 seconds, what you got? Let's go, F.I.S.T.
Chuck Taylor there with a kick. And Equinox really in the wrong part of town here in the Rudo half of the ring. Needs to get moving over back towards the Technico corner where his partners are eagerly anticipating a tag.
F.I.S.T so far. Oh. Doing a good job of keeping Equinox isolated. He is nowhere near his corner and hasn't been for the last several minutes here, and they have just been dishing out the punishment here.
Butterfly suplex there from Chuck Taylor. The double underhook. Once again, you're trying to ground Equinox.
Bryce Remsburg in there to make sure that he could hear if Equinox was to give up, but no, he is back to his feet, fighting out of that chin lock. Oh! One of the best in the business with that drop kick, Chuck Taylor.
Absolutely, that drop kick always on point. Precision execution. That can be said of a lot of things that F.I.S.T does. They are always on point, I think, as you're about to see. Right to the center of the chest with 2 feet of fury. Gran Akuma drop kicks Equinox. Tying him up.
Looks like
positioning of the legs here is like the Scorpion Deathlock, but we know on occasion, sometimes Akuma likes to use different variations. This here, the traditional Scorpion Deathlock. Of course, Ricky Choshu's calling card, made famous later here in the States by the likes of Sting or Bret Hart under the name the Sharpshooter. Leg drop by Icarus right across the back of the head.
Really taking advantage of that 5 count. Bryce Remsburg putting on them while they have him right in their corner.
That is F.I.S.T's speciality. Chuck Taylor now stalking his prey, Equinox, who has really been worn down here by the relentless offense of F.I.S.T.
And they have been targeting his leg, among other things, to slow his mobility. Equinox was crawling along the ropes, hoping, probably not even knowing where he was, trying to get to his corner, but Chuck Taylor was right there. Oh, what a series of chops. Wait a minute.
Yikes!
Oh, and he just slugged him right in the mouth, Mike.
with 2 thunderous chops and an incredible right hand. Equinox all but took Chuck Taylor out of the picture there. Chuck Taylor really had to shake the cobwebs out to manage to intercept Equinox before he made it to his corner. Now, a quick succession of forearms, a weave underneath. Chuck Taylor looking for soul food. Equinox says, I don't think so. Equinox now starting to feel the momentum turning in his direction.
He's fired up, but he needs to make a tag, Mike. Oh, there you go.
That's all he had to do was drop to the floor.
Very smart by Equinox. Helios in. These two no stranger to each other.
Absolutely not.
Helios defeated Chuck Taylor to become the Young Lions Cup champion.
Look at that! Sometimes referred to as the Mysterio Rana, a victory roll converted into the Frankensteiner.
Oh, and he just spiked him out of that backslide position.
Helios trying to create some distance here. Up and around.
Oh, but Akuma caught him. But no!
Spikes him with a tornado DDT from the Tiger Mask walk. He's looking for the cannonball. No!
Whoa, Mike! He almost cleared Grand Akuma, let alone the ring post on that one.
Frankenstein to Lince Dorado, who's poised to fly.
Oh!
Bodies are flying everywhere. Equinox from the top.
He connects with the missile drop kick, and there's a super kick.
He's got him. What an incredible, explosive array of offense from the future is now. And their moment is now. They need to put Chuck Taylor away.
Triple drop kick connects. Chuck Taylor, middle of the ring, dog pile down. Grand Akuma right on top of it.
Akuma here cleaning out the ring. Helios all by himself now.
Helios got a lot of fight in him. He's fighting out of Akuma, whatever he's trying for there.
From the wheelbarrow position, tried something, but he ended up in the full Nelson of Akuma, trying to go underneath, maybe looking for the prawn hold. Could be the Atlantis wheel, but Akuma put the brakes on. Picks him up. Into a flapjack with an ace crusher. Akuma and Icarus cover.
Oh, and Helios kicked out.
Helios managed to kick out.
I don't think Akuma believes it.
Equinox now dragging out Icarus. Helios once again isolated here, all alone with 3 members of F.I.S.T, and that is the most dangerous place to be.
Oh, triple kick right in the corner. Caving Helios' skull.
Kick sandwich is a one-way street all the way to Concussionville, but Helios still kicked out. Took him out.
Equinox standing shooting star press, nicely done.
Spins him around. What's he looking for?
Oh, CHIKARA special.
He's got it hooked. Equinox just ate the kick.
On. He just took it. Oh, the second one by Grand Akuma.
A knockout kick for sure. Equinox is on Dream Street. Look at that! Full flip from Lince Dorado, but Icarus knows it's his chance to capitalize. Trying to hit the Blu-ray, but Lince Dorado sneaks out of trouble.
Oh, beautiful swinging DDT.
Helios sees his opportunity. The incredible high-flying ability of Helios. Good grief!
Unbelievable, Mike. Icarus looks like he's trying to get out of the ring here.
630 degrees. But referee Bryce Redford was distracted.
What is that? Come on!
The Omega Driver! That's gonna be it!
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are checking out Natalie, who has the Throwdown Lowdown on Tuesdays. Wednesdays, check out the VDK with Sarah Del Rey. And on Thursdays, Bryce Remsburg brings you the King of Trios Report. You can check all this stuff out at our CHIKARA YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gavin Loudspeaker. I will see you next week, right back here on the mothership, the Podcast A Go-Go.